And we are live. So I wanted to paint, um, and I paint better when I talk. I've put the link to the chat is in the description of the video in your YouTube. Um, my water. I didn't send the link out to anybody via Discord like I often do. Um, I don't know if I'll even keep this. I did make a short today. I've heard that shorts kind of are where the rubber meets the road uh, for getting likes, for getting engagement now. Kids have no attention span. I don't know, but I will make shorts if it means getting engagement. TCG. The link, the link is in the description of the video. If you'd like to join in, pardon me if I seem a little down. No, monotone, disengaged. Um, not really the case at all. I have not done any real crafting, gaming, um, engagement in the better part of a week, and life has really been in the way lately. First part of painting, cutting a piece of parchment paper. So this is the parchment paper that I use. I get this. I get this at my local Kroger, Smith's, Albertsons, whatever. But it's pre-cut sheets of parchment paper. I like it better than the rolls because I think I waste less. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear off one of these. If you made your own wet palette, if I wish, if I had a wet palette that was just a little bit bigger, so I could use a whole one of these. I'm using the smaller red grass games wet palette, and I've got to trim it a little bit. So I'm going to trim it. I really want to finish up this. I made a short about it. This Inquisitor. I'd like to finish up today. I mean, by some standards, it might already be complete. I'd like to. I've got to fill in some details. It's it's just not good. It's just it's not it's not as good as some of the ones I've done. And I know that for the month of September, I'm supposed to clear off my desk, and I am really trying to clear off my desk. Uh, I'm trying to clear off my desk. Whether I get it actually cleared off, I don't know. I don't know. There's been stuff going on at home. Uh, work has been work has been kind of weird. Um, I interviewed for a new job, and it's not. I don't even really want to change jobs. I just want to feel like I'm in a place where I'm wanted. Place where I'm not being taken advantage of by the company. Um, and it would be more money. I don't really care about the money. I have a pretty modest lifestyle. Only have one Ferrari, and I have to rent a helicopter. Um, just kidding. If you do have a helicopter, though, come by, pick me up, take me for a ride. Um, just seems that there's been a lot less engagement in my circle on YouTube lately. Um, I don't know if it's just the end of the summer, getting into winter. Folks are busy. Um, Friend Brian at Weird World War II, though, man, that guy's been a streaming fool, but he says he can't figure out the StreamYard thing, and it's kind of hard to engage with him while I'm trying to paint and craft myself. Selfish, man, very selfish. But like I said, I didn't advertise this stream at all. I just want to talk and paint, and it's a weird time. I know a lot of people are at work. Uh, I overslept. I work nights, and I'm usually up around 9 or 10 on days when I don't work. Try to keep a little bit of the nighttime routine, but I slept until noon, and I felt bad because I usually I've got a class that I go to the gym at noon, and I missed it today, so I feel like crap. Anyway. Probably dying or something. I don't know. With apologies to anybody that really is dying or might be dying or think they know someone that's dying. But it is a weird time of day to stream. So I'm still just trying to clear this table off, still experimenting with black armor, still working on maroon capes. I'm getting pretty good at the maroon capes. It's time to start hitting all the metallics on these sisters. And I am just not looking forward to that at all. Me and metallics don't generally get along. I would try non-metal metallic, but I'm actually more afraid of that than the metallic. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put some more of this P3 Sanguine base on my palette. And Crafting Gamer is in the chat.
Hello.
Hey, howdy, hey.
I'd have been in a little bit sooner, but you caught me right in the middle of slicing a golem for a game I'm getting ready to run on Table Breakers.
That's awesome. No, I mean,
I'm not going to do a full miniature like Bruce does, but I got some miniatures I'm going to show off during the game. Like, this is what it looks like.
That's cool. That's really cool. I've always, I know that some people have a real displeasure for using miniatures. It's really divisive to use miniatures in I don't even want to call them tabletop RPG anymore. When you get online, if you get on like Google and you type in RPG, all you get are video games for the first 8 pages. And I don't think that video games are really RPGs. Video games are video games. Because what role are you playing when you're playing a video game? I'm playing Link. I'm playing Samus. I mean, I don't even know. But when I play a role-playing, back up. Some people find using miniatures in role-playing games it's divisive. It's like some people say it breaks immersion. Some people say it turns RPGs into a tabletop war game. Well, tabletop RPGs started as war games. That's where they came from. That's where Chainmail, Gygax and Arneson took war games and made them into role-playing games. And if you want to use miniatures, I find miniatures are really great for like defining where things are in space and time. And so players are less apt to cheat. Oh, I wasn't there when the trap got tripped. I was over there when the trap. No, you're where your miniature was when the trap got tripped. And your character will take the full brunt of that trap because you're the one that wanted to go investigate the chest. You're the one that wanted to go open the ventilation panel or try to open the locked door, or whatever, depending on your genre. And I think that miniatures, especially now, with the advent of things like 3D printing, and you can pretty much design your own mini, for crying out loud.
I still haven't learned how to do 3D print design yet, but I enjoy what other people have designed.
Exactly. Well, my goal right now is to clear out all of these plastic minis, and I've got a whole cabinet full that I've acquired over the last 2 or 3 years starting during COVID. And as soon as I've got all those cleared out, including the Gundam and the tanks and all the vehicles, then I will investigate getting a 3D printer. By then, I presume that the 12K printers will be around $200. And by then they'll be up to like 24K HD or something stupid like that. That's just Moore's law, right? They just get more available every year.
Yeah.
So that's my inevitable. But I don't want to. If I got a 3D printer right now, it would just take away from all the plastic I've already got on my tabletop and metal and resin, and it's absolutely freaking ridiculous. I bit off more than I can chew. I worked a whole bunch of overtime during COVID, which was okay. It's fine. But I bought more mini kits than I didn't realize at the time how long it would take me to paint them. Because I see some people just whip through them, and I can't do that. I said I only have 2 speeds. My speeds are slow and reverse. and I'm never going to win a golden demon, but I'm over here just trying to do the best that I can to put
Oh.
to
I want to try the Golden Demon at some point. I don't think I'm ever going to win, but it'd be one of those things where it'd be nice to get at least past the first round type thing.
right. Now they have two of those, right? They have one in that UK, the UK one, and then they've got one in the US at is that the Virginia, the Northern Virginia Open, or one of those back east?
I'm not entirely sure
Warhammer
where.
tournaments?
I only just recently found out about it, so I haven't had a chance to research it.
There are other painting competitions too that are similar but not related. It's like the golden, crystal scepter, crystal wand, something like that.
Oh, did you see the pictures of the newest miniature I finished painting?
Was that on the Discord? I haven't been on. I said I haven't done any Discord or hobbying. I worked, and then I slept, and then I've been pretty much. I've just been a slug. But I will check them out. Which Discord are they on?
I shove it in a lot of Discords. It's in.
I know I've seen some of your stuff before. I haven't seen the latest stuff, but I will definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Today I'm working again tonight, so I might, if I have some downtime, I'll go try to get caught up on the Discords. And then I just noticed that there've been many fewer videos from the people that I usually follow. It's been kind of a dearth lately. I did see that Shadow, I think, put up 2, but I don't know. I don't know if there's something wrong with my subscription settings or what.
Yeah,
I need to, and what I should do is I should get off of YouTube and spend more time reading the rule books for the games that I actually play, and finishing up this pile of miniatures on my desk instead of browsing YouTube. I know browsing YouTube it's just easy, but it doesn't really make me better. It doesn't make me a better gamer or painter or hobbyist in any way, shape, or form. It makes me a better consumer of digital media, I guess.
Yeah, I've actually gotten I've gotten a lot of what I do for painting off of YouTube, just watching people paint.
That's absolutely true. But it comes to a point where, okay, so I see a video from like Miniac or Ninjon or Jay at Eons of Battle, and they'll say, okay, this is how you wet blend. All right, but until I actually try it myself, anything like this is a video. Watch Casey eBay Miniature Rescues. Look at this orc boss, this crappy orc boss that I found on eBay for $25. Number one, how come I never find Hungar? And Derek is better than you. Yeah, you know what? I'm not saying I'm good at anything. If you guys want to jump in, though, I put the link in the description of the video, and then you can berate me in person, not via instant message, you cowards. Oh, anyway. No, I said I never find cheap minis like that whenever I browse online, and I look. Now maybe I'm not looking for everything, but I look for stuff that's the 2 or 3 things that I'm collecting or like to collect, and I never find any. I never find any deals.
Oh man, I did with the Gundam I picked up. It was one of the older but still high quality models. It was listed for $37.
Yeah, you made an offer on it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you did hear the story. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've been making a lot of offers on books lately, game books. But the problem with eBay is that a lot of folks think that just because something is out of print, then that means that it's valuable.
Yeah. Can I share a new T-shirt that I just made?
Well, of course.
It's a women's right T-shirt.
Oh, this ought to be good.
I can't wait.
You gotta put it into the studio.
I don't. Oh.
No. It should be backstage.
It's like a separate screen.
Yes,
Yeah.
secret screen.
Hungar can share it, but you have to share it with the world.
Oh, the link, you mean?
No.
No,
it's-
no. It'll
I'm
show
not
up like
sharing it.
another person on the
Yeah.
thing, but it's
Oh.
actually
I see it.
So, yeah.
Hold on a second.
There you go.
Balance. Wait, how does it? What does it say?
Remember, bukkake is technically a baby shower.
Oh, that is horrific.
I think
I
it's
remember-
more of an anti-abortion campaign than a women's rights campaign.
It's inspirational quotes, man.
All right. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
I've been doing inspirational quotes. I've got 29 T-shirts now.
But do they sell? That's the question.
Yes. Do all things with kindness, you fucker.
Hey,
Justin. Sorry.
I'm not pissing in your Wheaties.
No, that's another shirt.
That's a shirt. Don't kill yourself. That's low key not good for you. No cap.
Don't kill yourself. That's low key destruction of government property.
If I had $1 for every racist joke I told, I'd probably be robbed by a black guy.
I'd still be a millionaire though.
You know how every racist joke starts, don't you?
With a guy looking around.
No, I never look around when I tell a racist
He
joke.
just don't care.
I don't care. I'm white.
I had
Yes,
zero
sir.
plans on being on YouTube today. I planned on laying around in my underwear, watching TikToks, and thinking up T-shirts.
Yeah. Well,
Underwear? That sounds like a lot of clothing to put on.
eventually the almighty algorithm will get around to kicking us all off. So
Yeah. But I use AI to write my t-shirts.
use AI to run your t-shirts.
Write them.
He
Oh, right
uses
there.
AI to make everything.
I use AI for sitting.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not
Sounds like
smart enough.
Justin. Sounds like
Coffee.
during the AI apocalypse where AIs come at us with a bunch of sex bots. Justin will be one of the first ones to accept it.
dude,
I already have.
if you had to pick a
Bounce,
sex
chicka,
robot
bow, bow.
over a girl with blue hair, what color hair would your sex robot have?
Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I try to. I stay away from the danger haired Tumblr rejects. I want nothing to do with the danger haired Tumblr rejects.
Mm. Even Tumblr doesn't want anything to do with them.
I
Probably.
think it's funny that women think Lizzo's beautiful until you compare them to Lizzo.
Yeah, I know.
Bo
Lizzo's
stole that
so
joke
pretty.
off you like a week ago.
Lizzo's so pretty. Yeah, you look just like her. Don't.
Lizzo's so
Of
beautiful.
course.
You look like Lizzo. What?
Lol, what?
Justin Hungar, have you guys seen my latest miniature I put in Discord?
Yes. I
What'd you
can't
think?
make out
Probably.
what it is, but yes, I have seen it.
It's supposed to be a tree demon.
Ooh. You
That's why it's
gotta
got
get
dead bodies
yourself.
hanging off it.
You gotta get yourself some matte varnish.
Oh,
Matte varnish.
I'm telling you, I had this mad varnish. I wish I could find it. I'd probably throw it away. It was so bad. It was one of the
Oh, I have-
Japanese ones, and it made all my minis that I used on cloudy.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful with it. I had that problem with Purity Seal back in the day.
I actually have matte varnish. This is a gloss lacquer.
Yeah, that's the opposite of matte varnish.
Yeah, Hunger has that problem with Bukkake.
I have no problems with bukkake.
All over his face every day.
I'm the bukkake
Well-
master.
Yeah,
Well, the story.
you love receiving.
It was
Yeah.
it was Mr. Hobby,
Are you putting it on with a brush?
airbrush.
Okay, I think that it doesn't say to use airbrush because I think that's supposed to be a brush on. Mr. Hobby is weird.
Yeah, it was what the guy recommended at the store, and I won't take his recommendations ever again.
Well, Mr. Hobby tends to be a good paint. Like the Gundam people use it a lot.
Sure, but if I can't airbrush it, what do I want it for?
Good point. They do airbrush their normal paints. I've never seen the glosses or varnishes before, so
Yeah, it's supposed to be, like I said, it's supposed to be a matte, and it's pretty thick. Like, now I tell you what the problem was. I probably used the wrong kind of thinner on it.
yeah.
I
That's-
did not use the Mr. Hobby. I don't remember what I used to thin it down. I think I used a little bit of water and some of the Liquitex.
Oh,
Crap!
Never used Liquitex products.
Liquitex matte medium. Oh, I
Mhm.
like Liquitex matte medium for thinning most water-based paint. Pretty good.
You should always do a spoon test when you're using new materials.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize that. I mean, I didn't realize I had to treat it like I was a mad scientist or something. I just wanted to steal this picture.
What hobby do you think you're in?
It's really the wrong one.
Painting minis is 3 parts mad science, 1 part suicide.
Yeah, I will say in no uncertain terms that was the most. I was painting up. It was a big 3D printed Krampus. I've still got it on my table. I was going to give it to a friend last Christmas, and I had spent hours painting it. When I got done, I sealed it. And now I've got to go over all the. I caught myself about halfway through. I put about when it went on cloudy, but now I've got to touch up all those parts all over again, and I'm not happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story behind mine being glossy is the fact that when I didn't have any clear matte gloss, simple varnish, so I decided to use lacquer because I was going to give it a wash. And then hold on a second. Sorry, allergies. And then I noticed afterwards because I had sprayed it just with a crap ton of ink, like 6 to 8 different colors of brown or shades of brown.
Mm-hmm.
With my ink, with my airbrush, and it all the ink all of a sudden just pooled into all the recesses exactly like a wash would. Probably better than I could do as a wash, since I just started. It's like, oh, that looks awesome. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I thought about it for a little bit. I decided to leave it glossy instead of putting a matte varnish over it, because now what do we do when we make a wood product? We cover it in usually a lacquer or a varnish that is actually shiny. So to give this thing a real wood look, I left it shiny.
Yeah, but still living wood doesn't,
But yeah, I get you. I get
But
you.
if
It's
you
not
like
for
it,
everybody.
you like it.
But
Sorry.
you could say it's wet.
Well, it
Yeah.
is in a swamp if you look at the base.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys use gloss varnish to paint things that they meant to be. I mean, you got to play it judiciously. You just can't just put it on all willy nilly. But
Yeah.
if you use
Hey,
it
world.
carefully,
Hey, Weird World War II.
Hey,
There's something I actually wanted to talk to you about. I keep forgetting.
dudes.
Get a hold of you.
dudes.
Well, that's what he said, right?
I
Well,
know.
I guess he's only a dude,
Yeah.
but I don't even think he qualifies as that. I think he's too weird to be a dude. He's more like a hipster.
I tell you what. One thing about this guy, when he paints with his weird ass hair and his glasses on, he looks like a college professor.
Yeah.
Why,
Hey,
yes,
Professor! See, there he is, Professor Brian,
You need to get yourself a tweed jacket.
with elbow
Yeah.
patches.
Yeah.
a cardigan or some shit.
Yeah.
You
I'm
just
just
kind of
looking-
have that look going on. I'm sorry, not sorry.
I think I got one of those around here.
I know I've got one in the closet. I use for Halloween costumes.
Good save. Good save.
I use them for work.
No, the last time I wore my tweed jacket was when I went to a that musical Tina and Toadie's Wedding. It's like an audience interactive thing.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, if you had girlfriends that were posted,
No.
Really?
I personally am into musical theater, and I do not know that one.
I think the last audience participation thing that wasn't X-rated was like Rocky Horror Picture Show or something like that.
Yeah.
oh, they were talking about Hungar's shirts. Hungar had a shirt for you.
Oh yeah, what was it, Hungar?
It is. Remember, Bukkake is technically a baby shower.
I love it. Love it.
He's claiming it's a women's rights shirt, and I say no. It's more of a birther shirt. Freaking pro-life.
Pro-lifer.
But you gotta use the
Pro-choice,
most
I guess,
ridiculous version of saying. Oh, hey, that's a shirt for you there, Hungar. I'm not pro-life. I'm a
That's all I gotta say about
birther.
that. This channel will never ever be monetized.
Yes, it will.
We have no
This is the
channel
kind of
that
stuff
would do
YouTube
well.
actually likes.
Although I don't know. I did make a short. I'm gonna start making those short videos because evidently that's what gets the engagement.
Yeah, but it doesn't translate well to
These nuts.
viewership.
To do
Yeah,
that.
these nuts.
Sure, like all we got to do is just show off a painted mini in the short.
Mm. Watch me paint this on TVs, and then you have your camera where it is, so nobody can actually see you applying brush to model.
Yeah, you just like wiggling a little bit off camera.
Yeah, you're not actually painting.
Am
a
I
model.
really painting or am I?
That was the
Ooh la
accusation
la.
you made last week. Thank you very much. You are such a good friend. Thank you, Brian. Phil
Do I
doesn't even really paint. He's not painting at all. He's just wiggling off screen.
Yeah, he is. I'm like, I want to see some shit, actual stuff, and you're like,
Why
yeah,
is it after about 10 minutes he lets out a massive sigh?
Who's that?
Both. He's just wiggling around.
Oh. Like, that's not my O face, everybody. That's my wow. I got a mini finished face.
it's
Why
about
is your
the
hand
same
covered
thing.
in white sticky stuff?
Oh man.
It's matte varnish.
It's Matt Barnett.
Yeah, it's a clear coat varnish. I was
It's a
pushing on the
callback. We were
dude, but
talking
it
about Matt
flew out.
Varnish before you got here.
Jeff, could you be any derpier?
No.
I think you could. We should try. Go ahead. Try to be derpier.
So, what did you want to talk about, dude? Crafter?
Oh, a few people here have already heard this. I think this will be the first you're hearing of it. I decided. Well, you remember me saying I wanted to paint a Gundam Nazi, right?
Yeah.
Inspired by you. I
Oh,
thought
thank
about it
you.
for a little bit. It's like
I
It'd be
figured
awesome
that would
to-
be inspired by Justin.
Heinz.
I stole it before Justin could be more appropriate.
No, I mean the inspiration to paint something Nazi-like.
No, he was doing. I assumed weird war, not specifically Nazi.
No,
That would
Yeah,
be-
he-
he inspired
probably
the
Justin
Nazi
Brown.
is just what I chose.
Yeah, there you go.
he's gone full Reich on us, man. Even I haven't gone full Reich
You never go full right, brother.
until Tuesday.
Unless your Aryan girlfriend
Anyway,
is really hot.
Mm,
Oh yeah, you gotta love those Nazi she-wolves. Woo.
mm.
Anyway,
Every
you
day.
were saying, Crafty?
Although I've never really met a hot Aryan and neo-Nazi. Usually they look like methany
Yeah, that's Hollywood, bro.
in the trailer park.
I don't think I've met any actual neo-Nazis like in the open.
There used to be some that used to hang out at the gun shows up here,
I've met a few hot ones.
and that the ones at the gun shows are always like very, very, very like really low key. They'd always dress up and have a table, but then sure enough, right there's a copy of Turner Diaries.
I have another.
There's nothing wrong with the Turner Diaries.
Mo, look
Good
next page.
book.
I have another
Diary.
picture for you to share.
Have you ever read the Turner Diaries?
No, I haven't.
You should.
Yeah.
It's kind of like The Handmaid's Tale, but it doesn't
Yeah.
hate white people.
Anyway, Crafter, what were you saying?
I'm saying if you had to choose between a sex robot or a liberal, what color hair would your robot have?
Blue.
I have a weakness for the pink hair or the Betty Bob, black jet black Betty Page Bob haircut, like your
It's a
sister's battle
robot. It
looked
doesn't
like.
care. It doesn't care what color his hair is. It's a robot.
It's all good.
See, weird. Look at the screen. Isn't that inspirational?
I have this one picture you might dig. So it's a picture of like this Sister of Battle, right? These are people in cosplay. There's a Sister of Battle in front. She looks great, right? And behind her are like these three like dudes in like power armor, like look like space marines, right?
Yeah.
And at the bottom it says Pornhub.
I would watch that video.
So that's pretty good.
Here's a new classic right here. Racial equality.
Damn, dude. Shit.
I like
This is on your channel too, Boo. Or is it? Whose channel is this?
This is Bose.
You just been hijacked, brother.
Hey, you're my good buddy on thing. Pull some of my shirts, man. Bo's gonna like my orc.
But anyway, guys, let Crafter tell me what he was telling me. You guys are
Look at this last T-shirt, then I'll be done sharing shirts.
Yeah, that's right. I get moving that. Don't kill yourself. You're government property.
Oh, looks
So
like
See,
Bo's
this
making
is what
shirts.
me and Justin do. We make stupid T-shirts.
Yeah. Oh.
I've seen some adjustments too.
You
You
should
never show any of mine off, man.
you should advertise in like some comic books and shit. Your T-shirts.
They could use the money.
Hell yeah, they do.
No one's buying them.
But anyway, Crafter, tell me what you're telling the Gundams.
Oh yeah, I decided to make up a challenge instead of just simply doing one myself. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
quote unquote challenge, which is where I gather a group of people. Each of us choose an individual country. The
Uh-huh.
Gundam model, size, all that doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
The only thing that matters is the country, and then we each build it up as the country of our choice.
Very cool.
I've already got Shadow involved. He wants America. I
course he
think
does.
Bruce is involved. I'm not 100% sure. Kai says he wants to be involved, but he wants to do a particular Gundam that he says he might need a few bucks. And Bo said, I don't know if Bo's into it or not. He says he has a Gundam, but he didn't actually say if he was going to or not.
I've got a Gundam, but I'm not taking anything out on this until I get all of these Sisters of Battle painted and in this case. And I am not making very good work of it.
When are you
That's
gonna do
okay.
this?
Well-
Next couple of months or something, or
Yeah.
No, I'm actually going to wait till after Christmas because
oh,
there are a
okay.
few people such as Kai who might want to get a brand new Gundam.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
it's a
dude,
very
I'll,
specific model.
Like three
So-
or four here. Hey,
Swing over to the Weird World War II Facebook group and let the Weird War weirdos know about it, dude. They probably jump in on that.
Bonnie think that's weird. I want to see some weird Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
It'd have to be actually like Gundam brand, like the
I don't
Gundam.
think so. It's probably any giant robots would
Just any
suffice.
kind of like giant sex box.
Yeah, I probably should do it that way. I was thinking we're just Gundam, but it probably would be best any giant robot will suffice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
I'll be down for that.
And then close it.
I've got some. They're not like Gundams though. I mean, Gundams are big, right? They're like big.
Well, they come in
Well,
different
you can get
sizes.
small ones.
Some
Let me-
almost 20. Some almost would fit in your tabletop for RPG.
Let me show you what I got.
Yeah.
I got some stuff from one of my sponsors, Coveted Forge. They sent me some cool shit. Let me show you to you. Hold on. I don't have any pants on, so I'm gonna have to turn this to the side. Just think about your cock. You'll be all right.
Why do you think I don't have a camera on? Underwear. What are those?
I don't got my camera on because I don't got my good camera plugged in.
I'm free balling.
certainly
Thanks for the new shirt idea.
Yeah, you guys.
All right. So check these out.
I put my camera on because it would be unfair to the rest of the audience not to be able to see me.
Those
Yeah,
kind of look
yeah.
like Gundams, don't they?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
perfect.
yeah, those look like actual models from the Gundam show.
Like
they're
a-
not
yeah,
they're not
like a
Gundams,
Xeno-
but if you get
inspired
enough
by-
of them, they can outpower a Gundam. Just
Yeah,
to
I
get
got
numbers.
two of them. Like,
Turn that around. That looks exactly like a Zaku.
That's what I said. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I was
Yeah,
talking over
but-
you, bro.
No, it's okay.
I wouldn't know a Gundam if it ran up and bit me on the ass.
it bites you and says, "I'm a Gundam," and then you know, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well,
But I'm
Gundams are
going
actually very easy to
to
take
go
apart.
back to bed, guys.
I was gonna paint these
Okay.
Japanese, so put me down for
Yeah.
for
Japan.
Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I
Yeah,
do
I-
participate, I'm going to be the
That-
Russian.
That's kind of racist, bro. If they're Zaku's, you got to paint them like freaking Germans.
What the fuck's a Zaku? I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about?
Later,
That's the
guys.
type of mech it was.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What
How do
is
you-
inspired by?
It's actually even not being a Gundam, it's a pretty good mech.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you can get these it's the guy who does these he has shit. I keep raping his name. It's Kamasako or some shit like that. But you can get his STLs or Coveted Forge will print them up for you. You know, they have like a license with them. And they're American, they're in America, so you can, shipping ain't gonna be crazy. And they're great, dude. They'll work with you. If you want to size them bigger or smaller, they'll work with you. And you get a discount being a Weird War weirdo. So booyah.
Nice. Yeah,
You get as big
it'd
as
be
a
the STL
discount as
files,
owning
'cause
your
I got
own.
my own printer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can download the STL too, or buy the STL too from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They got a bunch
Yeah,
of cool
yeah,
shit.
definitely. That's the thing. I mean, I was talking about 3D printing, and my whole philosophy right now is, when I get this pile of shame, I'm to the point where I'd much rather have an STL folder of shame,
Oh, you
where it
should
doesn't
sell the
actually
shit
take
I
up any
got.
space in my house. And then I could only have boxes of things that are already built, assembled, painted, and tabletop ready, and everything else can just be in STLs in my laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta print them up and get them painted.
Well, yeah, but you do that one batch at a time, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. The printer just kind of sits there until you need
I still
it.
haven't done. I'm gonna do that this weekend. I'm gonna pop my cherry on a 3D printer this weekend.
You
Dude,
have a
it's
3D
sitting
printer.
there on your desk, man.
I know. I need to do it. Mel's gonna be working this. Oh, so I had a job interview today. Blech. I had a job interview today. Looks like
You're gonna
25
be
or
a-
23 bucks an hour.
Dude,
pretty good.
why don't you just get a job as a drug mule?
Yeah, you can fit a lot of shit into me.
You can just run balloons of heroin across the border.
What are you talking about? I thought you owned a pretty successful chain of chicken restaurants.
That's
Shit.
right. That's right. You don't sell
That's right.
chicken.
You and my brother's chicken.
Well, I was talking about Kentucky.
No. Kentucky.
But,
So what kind of
but
fridge do you
still,
have?
man,
You
I
got the
had
beer.
I
FDM or a
interviewed for a job at
Sorry.
the VA this week.
A what?
The VA.
Oh, really?
Mm.
How'd it
And
go?
okay, so I used to work with this gal. She's a nurse, and we're friends on Facebook. And I find out that she's a nurse manager now up at the VA in their psych ward. And their psych ward is like super chill. It's mostly just like homeless vets, guys that are like suicidal, like PTSD,
Yeah.
GAD,
Yeah,
major depressive disorder. It's not like the guys that I'm used to dealing with, right? It's not like the super high acuity running down the road naked, with a heart on a butcher knife. Those are the kind of guys I'm used to dealing with. Anyway, so she said,
We like to call those. Beep.
so she says, you should send me a resume. I said, well, I haven't worked on a resume in like 10 years. I've had the same job for the last 8 years. She said, well, that's okay. Just whatever, just touch it up. And so I delete a couple things, add a couple things, and I'd save it as a PDF and email it to her.
Yeah.
And she says, oh, this looks good. Can you come by and see me next week? Anytime after Monday? I said, well, yeah, I could come by and see you on Tuesday after work. You know, I get off at 7:30, and the VA is only like 15 minutes away. She says, okay, yeah, come by and see me at 8:00. So I drive over there, and I still got my work scrubs on. I feel like shit, and I've been running around for the last 12 hours. And as soon as I go in her office, she says, he's here, he's here. 2 other nurses come in and give me like a full-on a panel interview.
Oh shit. Okay.
You know, I was like,
Okay, that's cool.
she says, well, do you want this job? I said, well,
Fuck yeah.
well, it would be. I'm just worried that it'd be boring.
What the dude, you get into a job, a government job, you are set, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
Talk to fucking Omen, dude. He talked to me. I'm like, dude, talk about just
Those guys
hand over
print
fist.
the money.
yeah. You
No.
get money.
I know. Well, they haven't offered me anything. They haven't offered me anything yet,
Yeah.
and they can't. Evidently, what I've got to do is like they extend an offer, and then I'm supposed to like write
Yeah.
a letter, just like praising all of my abilities, just like it's got to be like a work of fiction. And then after that, then they give me an offer, and
You have signed up to ChatGPT, right? Because that will do it for you.
Just get some robot to do it.
write me a story.
All
about
are
a
based on
texter.
to us. They're like, did he write this shit? Yeah, he's weird.
So, but I was telling him, I said,
No, that shit does actually work though. You just gotta proofread it.
Yeah, give it to us. We'll help you, man. We'll do it like it'll be like a collective. Make sure you don't sound like a moron.
wait, I'm giving it to Justin to not sound like a moron.
Yeah, it's just
Hey
like,
man, I just fired 1 people this week, man.
You fired
you
somebody
did?
this week?
Mm-hmm.
You're a nice
you
guy.
got you're fired. And like a
I just
deep-
thought about one real
Go ahead, man.
limitation I want for that challenge,
Okay.
which is it has to at least resemble something from the Gundam universe. But there are so many models, not just Gundams. Like the fact yours resembles Zaku's.
Yeah.
Is there? Could you tell the difference between a robot that didn't look Gundam? You think?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
There's a pretty distinctive look for
Hmm.
the Gundam universe.
I tried to get into that. I not too long ago. I threw in the first season or whatever. I think it's a season. It's like a show,
Yeah,
right?
like
And I
four
watched
episodes.
it. And I'm just like,
Just to-
what?
Just so you know, Gundam is a megaverse with multiple timelines and different stories, and some of them
Oh,
are
God.
really weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
he was
the first
like-
one was Gundam. Most of them, especially like the Iron-Blooded Orphans and all that, it's all about child soldiers plus teenage angst. I can't do child soldiers plus teenage angst.
And one or the other.
So it's like a CW meets Band of Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. That's a really good description of it.
CW meets Band of Brothers. Yeah,
No bullshit. That's
I could never get into Iron Blooded Orphans. It looks so pretty, but the story, like, I get maybe like 3 sentences into any of the fucking characters.
they're just
I'm like,
so
nope,
angsty.
I'm out.
They're so angsty. It's like, my gosh, man.
Like, unnecessarily so too.
It's like, can you believe Jenny wore a level 3 flak jack today instead of a level 2? Oh my god.
No, that would be too logical.
In this stream, I just got a text from Mrs. Paints Minis reminding me that I have honeydew lists.
Oh shit.
I've got to pick up the kids from school right now.
Man,
Man, you haven't taught them how to walk yet.
Well,
It's already uphill both ways, man.
No, the one, if he's got like tons and tons of textbooks. He's kind of a anyway. And if he has
He'll
his
be
cello,
successful later in life.
cellos are heavy
oh cello.
and they're expensive. I don't want him dropping the a couple $1,000 musical instrument on the street.
Yeah.
Didn't you ever listen to Meatloaf, man? That's what you're supposed to do with the
I'll do anything for love,
expensive
but I won't
musical
do that.
instrument.
I will do anything for love.
No.
But I
What
won't
was
stop,
the song?
but I won't
Wasted
do
Youth.
that.
I'm thinking Wasted Youth.
Oh,
Because
I think talking about Mrs. Paints Minis.
What
All right,
wasting youth? He takes the guitar and he's gonna whack it over his parents in bed.
Oh, they like every Pete Townsend video ever.
Yeah, that's probably what they were making fun of in that.
All right, kid.
But
Don't
yeah.
want you to keep it weird. Put some paint on plastic, metal, or resin today. And I will be online in some capacity tomorrow, but I won't be awake for the Chaotic Neutral live stream. Those usually
That's
happen
okay.
when I'm still asleep.
Yeah, that's okay.
I like the Chaotic Neutral live stream, but it's usually like 10 o'clock in the morning here or something like that.
What's the time there now?
2:30.
2:30. Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, it's 3:30 here.
So yeah, I know I get that. But
1:30 where I am.
Hungar's
Four here.
Chaotic Neutral live stream is typically when I'm still asleep
Yeah.
because like I said, I got that weird night shift schedule.
Where'd
And
Hungar go? He disappeared.
Yeah,
was gonna go
he
take a nap,
went to
man.
sleep.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
The guy is really sick.
Mhm.
yeah, no, that hurts my heart, man. I like Hungar. He's a cool dude.
Everybody So I mean, just between us kids, there are a couple of guys in our circle that are really, really, really sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sure. It's tough.
Hungar and that darn cat are
Oh,
both
really?
chronic. So
Oh,
if you believe in prayer, good vibrations, any kind of power, including those two in your nightly prayers, would do everybody a world of good. All right, and that's my good deed. So I did release a short video, and I'm gonna try to do a short every day to try to get some engagement. I mean, looking through a lot of these, I think a lot of these maybe not hobby channels, but a lot of other channels, YouTube must have bot subscribers because they're like stupid shit, but they still have like 3,000 subs, and I'm cooking along at like 70 subs. So
Yeah.
Shit, I've been doing
I
this
know.
for almost 3 years, dude, and I'm the only motherfucker doing Weird War, really, and I'm at 430 still.
right,
I'm happy for that. That's awesome. That's a bunch, though. I didn't expect to get that much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, you got sponsors, right? At least you get free stuff.
Yeah. Well, all you gotta do is reach out to somebody, dude.
I don't
That's all I
do
did.
that. No, what I do is I pay there's a guy here in down in the south end of the valley that casts minis, and I want to buy some. I actually pay for them and feature them on my channel.
Yeah.
But
That's not really being a sponsor. That's just
guys
showing.
got to eat. And I don't want to take food out of their mouths either. But I got to
Dude.
go, and I'll talk to you guys later on in the week. All right?
Party on,
guys.
man.
Yeah.
Party on.
Take it easy.